track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage as they sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Way up. Now we going way up. Now we going.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Fireworks Day and American Freedom Day in the great country of America. How you doing, folks? It's I'm sorry, a little texting in me came out. But how you doing, folks? It's your host with not so much the most classic Craig. And today I'm here with the one and only, the G of the generation, and the only one that knows what the hell he's talking about. 9 times out of 10, it's Gib T'Challa. What's up, Chief? What we got today?
What it do? What it do, brother? Give T'Challa in the house. Special edition, the 4th of July.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to pop up on y'all. You know what I mean? We popped up on them, you know what I mean? A little pop-up show.
Yeah, we popped up without anybody knowing, man.
We do.
Yeah, and
You know
we had to get back to business, Gib. You know what I'm saying? We left off at an important part, right? Of what we was discussing with the sports dungeon. You know, so everybody, this is part 2 of the NBA capsule. Can the 80s and 90s era hold up in today's NBA draft? And we're gonna talk about free agents, you know, because it's a lot of madness going on right now. A lot of it. So we didn't get a chance to finish the whole show when we did it last time. But now this is part 2, this continuation. But where were we, Gail? Where were we, man? Where were we when we left off?
Oh man. We talking about so much, man. I don't know. I forget
I think I was
left off, brother, but
I believe I was talking. I think I was. We were talking about all-stars, right? Because like you asked me, was Jimmy an all-star? Was Bam an all-star? And would that be a super team?
Would it be a super team? Exactly. Would Dame Dollar go to Miami? Would that be a super team?
And I said
some
no.
Are saying yes. Some are saying no. So that's what we trying to get the opinions of others on.
Yes.
Dame Dollar going, if he goes to Miami, would that be considered a super team?
I said no, and I'm standing on that no.
You said no.
Right.
Okay. So, like I said, some of the opinion that if he goes, I've seen some fans giving him backlash. I've seen some content creators giving him backlash, and also seen people respecting his decision. Now, they're giving him backlash because they're saying, okay, what up to the energy you had years and years playing for the Portland Trailblazers when you said, I will never join a super team. That's not in my DNA. I wasn't built that way. I won't go at it. I wanna win with the team that I have. I'm loyal to the soil
Loyal
for
to Portland.
Portland.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? That was the thing. I remember when he tweeted those things out. He said I want to win like how Giannis won. That's how I want to win.
Yes,
That
sir.
feeling to do it that way without joining nobody, join those super teams, and to win it in that fashion.
Mm-hmm.
He said he want that feeling. So that's one side of the argument.
Yes, sir. Dame Dollar want that feeling. Oh, Mr.
That
Lillard
feeling.
he want it. But see, Gail, it's different. Because I was, last night, and, I had to put on a Dame Dollar jersey. Because Dame Time is one of my favorite players in the NBA. Um, you know, I really feel sorry for Dame. He has one of the most tragic stories ever, other than Mr. Rose. You see what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about him in a minute, But Dame issue with Portland, and I think I've been seeing it for a while, is their front office. You see what I'm saying? They're more interested in making money than winning championships. You see what I'm saying? So Dame want to win a ring. He wants to. He was close. Uh, he was really close a couple of times. He led Portland the best of his ability. He really did strive to be a great leader. And to be honest with you, there is no franchise without Dame, if you ask me at this point. But the fact that he's going to leave and what pushed him to leave, because they have Scoot Henderson, and Scoot is a monster. You know what I'm saying? That's a 19-year-old beast. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Dame wants to leave, a lot of people say, well, maybe it's because of Scoot, but they're getting some good picks. No, Dame is leaving because of the front office's decisions. We may not know everything was going on, but he's leaving because he does not like the management and the leadership of what the Portland Trailblazers are doing behind the scenes when it comes down to their business, which is affecting the plays made on the court. So Dame says, screw it. I might as well go and play with friends. I'm going to tell you another person who had an issue with that same dilemma. It was Kobe once upon a time. When Kobe threatened to leave the Lakers and go play for the Bulls. Remember, I think he was, 29, Gail?
Was that?
Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant said he wanted to leave the Lakers and go play for the Bulls. I think he was 29 or something like that. I'm trying to remember who stopped that. Because that was Sutton. Because Kobe was he wasn't having it. He said, yo, I'm a better player than this. I'm going to go where people will listen to me, where I can play my heart out and we can go compete. It's a difference if we go out and we're just, if we lose, we lose. But you're not going to make me lose and I'm a great player and I'm busting my ass for your motherfucking pockets to shine. That's not going to motherfucking happen, homie. But what they did with Kobe, they said, yo, Mr. Mamba, we're going to work it out X, Y, and Z, and boom, dude retired a Laker. And if we look at Portland, we look at Rip City and stuff like that, that's not happening with Dame. And because of that, Dame said, you know what? I got to go. It's enough. I got to go. I can't do it. I'm too much of a great player. I'm Dame Dollar. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no arrogant superstar. It's just, you're not going to let me go out like this. You know what I'm saying? Shit's just, it's raw at the end of the day, man. What else? What's your intake on that, Gil? Because that's a major topic right there. Dame Dollar, man. Woo! Super topic.
It's a lot to unpack, man. It's a lot to unpack.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right. See, Kobe wanted to leave Lakers. She was going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was around 2004.
Yeah. It was about 2004.
Just give me some players. Give me somebody. He didn't need to. He said he didn't want superstars. He just wanted a legit team so he could compete with.
Yep.
He don't need the top names. Don't need top 5, top 10 guys in the league. Just give me somebody that can rock with, that want to play, who's solid, and I'll take it from there. If you're not going to give me that, if you're going to keep giving me what I have, then I'm out of here. Get rid of me. So yeah, he was looking at homes in Chicago, following his idol, mentor, Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yep. He was
You
finna
know
go.
what I'm saying?
He was finna be a dang bull. A lot of people don't know that. That man.
Yeah, he wanted to be Chicago Bulls, man. He wanted to be with the Bulls, man. And also, he also was talking about what's called was on that list too that nobody really talk about is the Memphis Grizzlies because
Like,
remember Jerry West.
yeah, the
You
logo.
know what I'm saying? Jerry West was used to be the executive for uh, Lakers and went to Memphis, so Kobe respected him a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
So he also had Memphis on that list.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So and it definitely almost happened. Good thing it didn't happen. Good thing the Lakers got it together, got him some players that can play with him, and he made that happen.
They made it happen ASAP. I think what it took them less than a week.
So we gotta make some moves for this guy. We made some moves. They brought some good power. Gasol them came in there. All right, cool. Yeah, you're going in the right direction.
Yeah, because Kobe had people that matched his tenacity, and they played. What's that boy? World Peace, Middle World Peace. You know the boy
Yeah,
always name. He changed the name so many damn times. I ain't know. He was so violent, man. He had peace.
yeah, right, man. So,
Hey,
but I think Dame, I think with Dame, um, it's kind of different because
it's a different era.
he's not only is he requesting a trade, but I don't think the organization want to move forward with him as well because they're trying to rebuild now.
They've been trying to rebuild
They're
ever
trying to rebuild.
ever since Westbrook, Paul George. They were with the Oklahoma Thunder, right? Oklahoma City Thunder. They've been trying to rebuild after that because how Dame knocked them out. Because they were explosive. You know what I'm saying? All of them was healthy. All of them was like their injuries back then. They weren't injury prone like they are now. You know what I'm saying? Minus Westbrook, but they were explosive. And Dame, he took them out. You know what I'm saying? The famous goodbye. You know what I'm saying? He took them out. And ever
Yeah,
since then, we got to rebuild around Dame. You know, I mean, like Kobe gave Dame his props. That dude's a bad dude. You got to stop him. He's different. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe put Dame in a different category from Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, Kyrie dangerous. Kyrie will dance around you, but you stick on Kyrie and you got good footwork, you can give Kyrie some work. But Dame, oh yeah, you gotta watch Dame. Dame will shoot over you and wave goodbye. That's a bad dude. I had to play a bit different with him. You know what I'm saying? They said he was one of the only rookies that gave him a run for his money. You know what I'm saying? That's how ferocious Dame Dollar was. You know what I'm saying? He was on that Dame time. You see what I'm saying?
on Dame time. Absolutely.
But I want to talk about this. I want to say this, Gab. One thing we do have to look at, right, is the difference in the era, right, where players were more respected as people other than money-making icons. You see what I'm saying? See, Dame is the #2 point guard within the league. The only person beating Dame is the one and only Steph Curry. You see what I'm saying? Dame is the second best shooter in this era. Not only that, Dame is so ferocious in his leadership and his calm demeanor. He's actually able to sneak up and come back from a losing game and make it into a winning game where he got his opponents on the run. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He's just that bad. He's that bad. But see, You got to look at everybody else in the free agency madness, right? Everybody remember last year's legendary scam of Rudy Gobert with the Utah Jazz and the Timberwolves trade. You know what I'm saying? We all remember that. And that was funny as hell. But we have to look at what's going on now. Bradley Beal, he left Washington and he joined Phoenix. You have Mr. Rose, the legendary Mr. Rose, left the Knicks, went with Memphis. He even wear his old jersey. He's number 23 now. You know what I'm saying? You got Marcus Smart. And that was crazy as hell. Boy, that was crazy. From the Celtics, number 36. I watched that right there. They was having trade talks. They told him he was good. They're not going to trade him. They're not going to. He was asleep. And his agent called him and said, "Hey, bro, they traded you to Memphis." He was like, "What?" And he was so hurt, Gib. He was so hurt. He cried because, he dyed his hair green and, honoring his mom and stuff like that. He wanted to retire a Celtic, I mean.
It's business, man. It's a business.
Yeah, but,
you're a player like Marcus Smart, man. You can't expect to be with a team forever,
Yeah, but see,
that's might be a solid player, but, hey, business. They'll you. They feel as though they got a good deal from another team. They'll get you out of there.
But see, that's the thing, though. I say that was a crazy ass deal because that was the leader of your defense. That was the sole that was the Giannis and Drew Holiday stopper. You know what I'm saying? How he stopped Drew Holiday, man. That was the most greatest defensive play I've ever seen. He was so agile, and not only that, he's one of the only few that can pretty much guard people as big as Giannis and not fold. You get me? And not fold. And he was aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So they traded him over, my boy Jalen, which was surprising. You see what I'm saying? But I know why they did that, because Tatum needed Jalen more than he needed Marcus. And they were thinking, they said, well, okay, we get somebody else. Like we get what their boy named Porzingis. Get Porzingis from Washington. You know what I'm saying? And we'll flip some things around and boom, we'll put him in Memphis and that'll be that. Yeah, that hurt that boy. But I feel like they created a bigger monster. When Ja come back, they got what? They got Mr. Rose, and now they got Marcus Smart, and then they got that rookie. What's that boy named Kenny Jr.? You know what I'm saying? Big light skinned boy. Yeah, he tearing it up right now. He like a tank. They say they remind him of they say he's a more consistent Zion Williams.
Huh.
Memphis.
It's time for him to shine.
Yeah.
He's going to get his time now.
You put two veterans in Memphis. Two veterans. So it's extreme. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't going to have all that bullshit because they going to want to win. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to win.
Right.
They're going to want to win. Especially D Rose. D Rose said, yo, I got injured.
D Rose.
I got toe up.
Back in Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, I got toe up. I put my number 23 jersey on. I ain't number 4 no more. I ain't with them Knicks no more. I got playoff experience, bro. And listen to me. I might be here for 2 years, but I need you guys to get it together. No more of that fake gangster shit. When John come the fuck back, I already talked with his ass. His ass is going to be on a motherfucking goddamn me, understanding you are the face of this team, and you ain't finna be running around trying to play fake gangster and shit and getting paid by the NBA. The shit don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Boy from for the Hornets, Bridges. You know what I'm saying? He's just coming back now with the Hornets after his baby mama scandal and ordeal. You know what I'm saying? So I think he signed a $7.3 million deal. I think he did. You know what I'm saying? Just to get back in. And he's been out for the league for like what? 3 years, Gil?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, LaMelo missed him real bad. that was his go-to right there. But getting back with old Dame Dollar right here, man. Getting back with him.
What about him?
The Dame trade is so outrageous, man. Because Dame is so hearted and set to play for Miami.
Where you gonna go?
He want to play for Miami. He said he don't want to play for nobody but Miami. That's what he wants, right? But you have other teams, other people trying to reach out to Dame. It's like you have the goddamn whole league. Josh Hart for the Knicks trying to reach out for Dame. Jason Tatum from the Celtics trying to reach out to Dame. You have Mikal Bridges trying to reach out to Dame. They all trying to reach out to Dame. From Brooklyn, they all trying to get Dame. There is multiple teams that is trying to get him, but in the league right now, they say the Spurs, possibly the 76ers. I'm just gonna focus on those two right now because things can change. But
well, Portland said they'll talk to anybody.
Yeah,
he said it's not limited to just Miami.
But see that
Now
he doesn't have Portland want for Dame.
That's different than Dame. Dame saying Miami.
Yeah,
Portland saying we're talking to anybody, everybody. So that makes sense for us.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're not on the same page when it comes to that.
But see, I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I'll probably have to share this article with you. Jeremy Grant's in Portland. So check it out. Jeremy Grant signed a massive contract with Portland, right? And there's rumors. He's going to get ready to get free agency, I believe. I got to go back and look at the source. Sometimes things can be different. Or somebody else is going to try to buy him out and he goes somewhere else. But there's a rumor that Jeremy Grant might be trying to leave Portland also. He doesn't like what's going on in Portland, and he's just going to go. And they said if Jeremy Grant leaves, Dame Dollar Show is going to leave. Because they said that, hey, Dame can force his way out of Portland. And it's a back and forth war right now. They said this Dame trade is so big that they need possibly about 3 teams to fill it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's going to take that much. Or more, possibly more teams.
I say 4, Gab. 4 teams. Utah Jazz is getting involved with it because, they got the leeway because they're trying to get him too. But ain't nobody want to go to Utah.
Yeah, it's hard. Anybody go to damn Utah. Yeah. They're gonna need draft picks.
Yeah, because they got all the draft picks from last year.
Yeah, that's why they getting on draft picks. That's when ain't free agent going over there.
Yeah.
Especially none that caliber, at least.
Yeah, none that caliber. Cause see, Dame, I gotta give it to Dame. He's a businessman. He waiting it out. I think he's gonna get into Miami. I think he is.
I mean, he should get to Miami because he put the work in for Portland all them years. And this is the era where you could get forced to a team you wouldn't play for. And I mean, why change up now? If you want to go to Miami, make a deal with Miami to get him over there.
Yeah. Why change?
Get some teams involved so everybody can be happy. Everybody can get picks, players, and rebuild their team the way they want. That's what a player like Dame. That's what a player like him. That's what it comes with. Comes with you getting your team better, and him going somewhere where he feels though he fits the ball club where you help him win,
right?
Possibly win a championship,
right?
That's up to the organization, man. They got the last call.
Because I just gotta tell you this. Got one thing I gotta tell you though, Gib. If we look at it with Dame, Chief, if Dame go to Miami, bro, that's gonna be they gonna be back in the they're gonna be back in the play-in tournament, bro. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be back in.
They're gonna be in the play-in tournament?
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said play-in. I'm thinking about last year. they're gonna be in the playoffs. They're not play-in. They're not gonna be in the play-in like they was, how they snuck in.
I said, damn, he might as well just stay in Portland then.
They're gonna be back. They're gonna be directly in the playoffs. Because, bro, they got Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant left the Denver Nuggets to join the Miami Heat. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Excuse me, I forgot how much he's getting. I think it's about because he's an NBA champion, he didn't get that much playing time over there in Denver. But when he did get his playing time, though, he did show out and stuff like that. But he won a bigger role. So he got about I think about 7 or 8 million with the Heat. The Heat signed him for a 2-year contract. You know, that fucked me up right there. Remember we was talking about him. He's like, yo, where is he going? I said, I don't know, Gib. I think he's still gonna stay in Denver. He's like, nah, son, he ain't gonna stay in Denver. And he was right about that. You know what I'm saying? So he's over there. They're trying to get rid of Tyler Hero, but they said that Portland's not interested in Tyler Hero. But then I hear again they are interested in Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero took down on his Twitter page and his Instagram page Miami Heat guard. He took that down. You know what I'm saying? So he know he finna get ready to go. He finna go somewhere. You know? And
yeah, or he until everything is final, I'm going to remove myself from being Miami guard because I know my name is in the trade rumors. So y'all trade me, I'm out there. If y'all don't, then I put my name back on the board and say I'm Miami guard. As of now, I'm taking it off because I know I'm in the trade room. But that'd be good. Trade Tyler if you want. You gotta have to trade him to get a dang dollar.
they were trying to get rid of Duncan Robinson too.
Yeah,
you know?
you got to trade. You gotta trade those pieces.
Yeah, but see, my thing is Miami is replacing those pieces back with individuals that they know they can play. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about it. Jimmy, Bam, Thomas Bryant, and Dame. Yo, that's a hell of a squad right there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your rebound in your defense. You're gonna have somebody that can go in the paint and dunk on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because when they traded Thomas Bryant, I was like, what is these idiots doing? You know what I'm saying? What the hell wrong with y'all? I mean, that's your backup AD. You see what I'm saying? But
remember, he requested a trade, right?
I mean, yeah, they asked him where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
He said,
Denver. Then he still ain't getting no playing time.
yeah.
So he ain't getting no playing time. He could have got way more money than he got with Miami. Like player of his caliber, where he was playing when he showed he can play. And I saw people getting $60 to $80 million. He only got no more than $10 million. But
yep.
He signed for like 2 years. Maybe the second year is a player option. Maybe, hopefully.
Maybe he got something he got to prove. You see what I'm saying?
Or so you can play that first year and then show that you can play.
Yeah.
The next year be a player option, so I can go into free agency and get more money.
But I think Miami gonna want to keep him because you know what I'm saying. Because think about it. Because that's the thing with Dame. Dame respect that ferocious Heat culture, that cult. That I call it a cult. It is a cult, but the cult court culture, CCC, that ferocity, he respected and he loved it. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta look at it, Gab. A lot of these superstars, right, that I grew up with, and really they're looking for a place to retire at the end of the day, right? Like, Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie looking for a place to retire. He is. I mean, what? Cavs, Celtics, Brooklyn, now Dallas. And another thing about Kyrie, a lot of people don't know about Dallas. I live here in Dallas, Texas. It's walking through the Arboretum, right? It's a place with roses and flowers and stuff like that. Very nice, different plants. It's a very, very nice environment to go. And I was walking there. I heard these weird hums and all this weird chants and stuff like that. And I looked, it was Kyrie Irving meditating off the ground. And I watched, right?
He was meditating and levitating.
Yeah, and it fucked me up. I said, oh, shit, that's Kyrie Irving. I was like, damn. So I looked, right? I ain't want to disturb him and stuff like that. Then he landed on the ground and he said, yeah, I'm staying in Dallas.
This my home. This is it. I like this place.
I'm staying here.
There, call my agent.
Yeah. And so he called him. He said, yeah, Mark is going to have to pay. He's going to have to pay. And Kyrie walked away to the bag, $126 million for what? 2 years, Gab? Was it 2 years?
Man, what did he get, man? I think it was 3 years, I believe.
Yeah, but we gonna be seeing Kyrie. And see, I should have known old Hardaway Jr., right? and I believe that's his name. He's number 11 for Dallas. He gave up his number for Kyrie. He said, Kyrie, because you're so great and you're the Kyrie Irving, I'll be number 10. You can be number 11. I said, damn. Okay, so that's an indication right there. Another thing, too, Kyrie was wearing a black school down here called South Oak Cliff High School. They won the championship 2 times in a row, and that's a school in the hood and stuff like that. They beat the prestigious, ferocious, elite, non-black teams, right? And Kyrie was in heavy support of them. I'm starting to see Kyrie walk around a lot of black vendors, a lot of Afrocentric vendors down here in Dallas, and he's supporting them. He's going to the events and stuff like that. Saw him with his girl a couple of times. And I'm like, yeah, this dude is a Dallas. He's becoming a Dallas native. So I think he's going to stay here for a while. There's even rumors that he was trying to recruit LeBron and the greatest defensive player ever, Draymond Green, to come down.
Ooh, I'm glad that didn't happen. Glad
Hey,
that didn't happen.
shout out to Josh Shub. Josh Shub went crazy, and he said, we don't want this motherfucker here in Dallas.
Yeah, Josh he doesn't like Kyrie.
Earth is flat, Kyrie. So
He
says.
don't want Kyrie in Dallas because he feels as though he doesn't bring anything to Dallas. He's a plague. Nothing comes with winning with Kyrie coming to Dallas to Josh Shub. So he don't think he compliments Luka, brother. What you think about that?
Luka feel differently. Cause hey man, this is Kyrie Irving, bro. Mr. Irving himself. You see what I'm saying? Luka feel differently about Kyrie. Luka was so excited for Kyrie to come down and play. Cause I'm gonna tell you this one thing about Luka, right? Luka Doncic, Luka Magic. This Luka right here. You know what I'm saying? This Luka right here stated himself, Kyrie leader. Kyrie is the leader.
Yeah, this is
Dallas needs.
This is when you need to wear the jerseys, brother.
You know what? I'm gonna put it on. Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
This is the show. This when you should adopt the name Man with Many Jerseys.
Yeah. You're right.
It's the only time you should put on all the jerseys.
It is the only time I should put on all the jerseys. You're right, Gabe. You're right.
It's the only time. So fitting. It's so fitting. It just goes with the show. The whole effing show.
On paradigm ship.
You know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. But see, that's what I be talking about, though, Gabe. See, Luka feels that Kyrie is something that Dallas needs because Luka is not a Dirk. Everybody's trying to treat him like Dirk, which was the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was treating him like Dirk. Even Dirk was trying to treat him like Dirk. And then, old Luka Magic came up and he was like, listen to me, I am not Dirk. I'm Luka. I do things differently. I do things like I have my own way, my own style. You know what I'm saying? He got his own. And Josh Shub, you're gonna have to accept it. Luka
gotta accept it, Josh Shub.
Is not a leader. Luka's not a leader, bro. He's not.
Well, he will say Kyrie's not a leader.
See, all right, and this is my problem, right? Did you see Kyrie when he made LeBron become Robin and he became Batman?
Who became Robin? Who was Batman?
See, Kyrie.
You're saying that Kyrie became Batman and LeBron became Robin?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, please explain. Do elaborate.
Going back into the finals.
Okay.
When it was getting hard, LeBron was making bricks.
Damn.
Everybody was going crazy. Kyrie kept his composure. He remembered what Kobe told him. You know what I'm saying? He remembered what he said. And shout out to Miss Monica Lamb. I have to say this, Miss Monica. I will be interviewing you quite shortly. Name's Classic Craig.
That's Momo. You
Um,
don't know. That's
yeah,
Momo right there.
yes. Craig Shrugs, my pseudo brother, who believes that we're from the planet Nibiru and that we are God's chosen people and that he is made of dark matter and he's not a carbonated being. You know what I'm saying? He told me to tell you what's up. And also, he did say that he is a Native American now. So if you hear him changing his name to Big Chief Ratchet Sitting Bull, that's because he decided to be a Native American, Hebrew, uh, neo-Christian, neo-Nazi, uh, you know, all
Neo-Nazi.
everything. He's getting into pseudoscience, Miss Monica. So don't believe him when he said he's not, because he's possibly drunk and he's possibly been drinking. He does not want to embarrass himself in front of people of your prestige. But I'm Classic Craig. I'll be interviewing you real soon. I saw your show, by the way, and I was really, really impressed, and I see why people hold you in high regard. And
What? You ain't know? You ain't know?
this is my first time seeing the lady. I was shocked and I was amazed because like she will make a fool, and I think what I'm talking about. She'll make a fool seem foolish by not playing in the foolishness. You see what I'm saying? So I had to give it to her. I can't wait to interview her. But shout out to Miss Monica Lamb and welcome to the Sports Dungeon with the whole effing show powered by Paradigm Shift.
There you go.
So yeah, and,
Lovely Monica Lamb.
yeah, she was on the show with
AKA they always used to call her Monica.
Hey, you know what about you, Gib? You know every damn body.
Hey man, hey, I get. I can say I'm here, I'm there. I'm little, I'm watching.
I'm here, I'm there.
I get around.
I get around. All right, okay. You finna be around a little bit more, brother.
I get around.
But getting back to it, getting back to the finals when the Cavs were going crazy. The only person who held it together was
LeBron, the Robin. Go ahead.
LeBron or Robin, right? LeBron or Robin. Kyrie was the only one who held his composure. He took over that game. He put them back in the game. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he put him back in the game, and he gave LeBron the courage. But then all of a sudden, boom, Kyrie got traded, and then he played with a chip.
Wait a second. So Kyrie wins the chip.
Yeah.
Hit the game-winning shot to win the championship.
Yeah, it was against Ghost.
He get Ghost. LeBron got the credit.
Yeah.
LeBron gets the credit of everything. And Kyrie they just looked at him as if he was just another player.
Yeah.
Another player playing with LeBron. Hey man, you lucky you played with LeBron, because if you wasn't playing with him, you wouldn't have got no championship ring.
Mm-hmm.
It became one of those things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You wasn't winning before LeBron came. You lucky to have a great player like that. What's the matter with you? Like, damn. I said, damn, wasn't Kyrie playing? Wasn't Kyrie hitting big shots? Wasn't Kyrie? Didn't Kyrie hit the big shot on Steph Curry?
He did. Didn't he
One
make
of the best players in this era?
Didn't he make Draymond fall flat on his ass?
You know what I mean? Like, come on, what we talking about here? So none of that means anything when you're playing with, as you would call him now, for that game was LeBron the Robin.
Yeah, he was a Robin. I mean, I had to go back and look at that, and everybody bear with us with the Sports Dungeon. We're gonna have some clips. We're just getting past the little copyright little issues. We're gonna have some clips because
we're gonna get some clips. Trust me.
Yeah, we're gonna get them clips, and we're gonna break some stuff down. We're gonna come up with some analogies. We're gonna bust some lies at the end of the day, right? But anyway, back to good old Texas, the Lone Star State over here in Dallas.
What the hell is that, man?
That's Maluka jersey, man. You know what I'm saying?
I bet I know a jersey you don't have. Put you on the spot. I'll put you on the spot, and I guarantee you can't pull it out. You won't pull it out the closet. You can't pull it off the racks. I know you don't have it.
What's the jersey?
Jamal Mashburn.
No, I don't have that. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. The jersey cost about $800. It was signed by him, right? Because I couldn't find copies. So check this out, right? When I tried to get it, there was somebody with bigger guns. He was intimidating, and he was more of a fanatic than me, collecting jerseys. And I did not want to
Okay.
die, so I let that motherfucker. I let that nigga have it.
So
That
you
nigga,
so you ain't get a Jason Kidd jersey?
Jason Kidd, bro, them white boys love him.
So you could get, you don't have a Jason Kidd jersey.
Heck nah, bro. The Jason Kidd
Wow.
the Jason Kidd jerseys, and see, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see all of that is Mitchell and Ness, right? So I'll be able to get that, but it's certain ones I have to get that are so authentic that for a collector like me, I gotta get it. All of these are Nike inspired, right? That's why they got the little Nike,
What kind of dollars are you, man? You don't have Jason or Monster Mash?
bruh.
What
Dallas
kind
fan,
of dollar do you have? Jimmy Jackson?
nah, Gil, don't got him either. Those are
Damn.
those are all golden old school players, bro. See,
So you got Sean Bradley.
yeah, I'm telling you again, all those are golden old school classical players. The only jersey I can get that's kind of reasonable and that's pretty much available is a Dirk jersey. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But see, I'm gonna get those jerseys. It's a lot of things I'm gonna get because I got a league. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I want to get the Charles Barkley, the David Robinsons, like when Shaq was in Phoenix, when he was with the Celtics, when he was with the Lakers, and he was at the Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the Tracy McGrady's. I want to get the Vince Carters, the vintage bitch Carters with the Raptor on it. You know what I'm saying? Number
Right.
15. I am gonna get those, but those are another level. You see what I'm saying? Because right now I can only dance and collect my generation right now. You know what I'm saying? Which is the Nike era. Back then, all those you're
Okay.
talking about is the one and only hardwood classics. That's different. That's on another level. You see what I'm saying? There's men older than me that got all those jerseys. They got all that charisma and all of that spunk and that history. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have to do it on the show. He'll put my little closet to shame. You know what I'm saying? But
All
that
right,
right
man.
there,
You gotta get those jerseys, man. You gotta work
yeah,
on that, man.
cause see, I'll do this right. I'm gonna do this right. See, check it out. See, this is Cade Cunningham, right? Chris Harris loved Cade Cunningham, right?
Why?
But see, check it out, right? They did an old school remix of the Pistons classic jersey, right? And I feel like they should have kept this logo instead of just flip it. But I can't get Grant Hill's version of this. When they did a remix of this and they did it for Grant Hill number 33, sold out within 2 minutes. 2 minutes, yeah.
Mm.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. And then like this one, right? I was able to get the Jason Tatum one, right? And the Celtics
Okay.
are playing with their original colors, you know what I'm saying? But when they did the one for Larry Bird, right? And Bill Russell, sold out. Those Boston fans bought it all real fast. And when they did, I don't know if when MJ was with the Wizards, I think the jersey was just blue. But if it was white, they did a special one for MJ. I was able to get Bradley Beal. I was able to get his, but I wasn't able to get MJ's. So they have like honestly, bro, they sell out with those classic players. They sell out real fast. You know what I'm saying? Very, 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 very fast. But getting back to it, Kyrie got traded, right? Kyrie got traded. He got thrown under the bus at the end of the day, right? So when he went to Boston, Kyrie had a chip on his shoulder, correct? He was playing
Yes.
he was playing like a monster. I mean, that team right there, I'm surprised that team did not make it, you know? When he got to Brooklyn, he was a little bit more laid back and stuff like that. You know, he's the Kyrie we all know today, right? But he still have bursts of that ferocity, right? Because it's been certain games that Dallas could have lost, but Kyrie took over and he took control. This is a good time for Kyrie to be a leader now, right? Without the LeBron, without people in his way. Because Luka said, you know what, screw it, Kyrie, take the ball, take it. Shoot it, Kyrie. Do it for me, for Dallas. Because Luka, like, I have no more magic. I have no more. But
Yeah, no more.
but
That's it.
notice, Kyrie been getting on Dallas ass, some players. He been getting on their ass. Got on Luka ass. There was a rumor that he got on Luka ass real hard. Luka looking skinnier. He ain't fat. He ain't smoking. He looking better. You know what I'm saying? He in shape.
That's what they want. He has to come in shape. He has to come in shape.
But you know why? Because I'm gonna tell you, it's a trend now, right now. See, they putting a lot of these old all-stars with these new all-stars, Gab, on these teams now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Together. And just like you said about them veterans, right? He pretty much in a lot of ways broke some shit down to Luka. He was getting on Luka, like, you should do this, bro. You should do that, bro. Fuck all the dumb shit. You Luka Magic, ain't you? Kyrie was getting on his ass. And he's told, you know, because think about it. Kyrie is more of a lax mentor because he was under Kobe. And he's trying to bring that to Luka. And Luka's starting to kind of correspond with it at the end of the day. That's pretty interesting if you look at it, bro. So it's going to be an exciting season for Dallas. I'm really, 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 really happy for them. And I want to see how they cook this year with a full-blown and grown Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? They signed some homegrown Dallas natives also that can ball that, you know, I knew of. I know people that knew them. They went to the local high school and stuff like that, and they some ferocious ballers. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people from where I'm from right here, right? From Duncanville High School and from Lancaster that made it to the pros and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they're some monstrous rookies. You know what I'm saying? And because they live that lifestyle of not having too much in life, they can ball hard. You know what I'm saying, Gil?
Mm-hmm.
They can ball hard. They have that mentality. They look pretty, but they're gonna ball hard. They're gonna play dirty when it come down to it. That's their roots, you know. They play street ball down at Glendale Park. You know what I'm saying? It's a park down here. If you ever come down here, Gab, I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? You'll enjoy it. You'll get the gist of rough Southern basketball. You see what I'm saying? Anybody can play, no matter your height, no matter your age. If you're a girl, you can ball. You know, anybody can get in there. And hey, if you got a nice ISO game, if you got a nice fadeaway, you know what I'm saying? If you can go into that paint, you know what I'm saying? If you can take physical contact, yeah, you can get down there and can play. But getting back with it though, G-Man, what do you think with this Dame trade, man? What do you think, and how do you think that this is going to end?
I think that this will end in favor for everybody. Everybody will get what they wanted. Wherever he go. He want to go to Miami though.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Now he said he don't want to play for nobody else. Philadelphia is not on his list. You know, I'm a Philly fan.
Yeah,
so
yeah. You transform into a Philly fan when it's time, you know.
We bring whoa. What you mean transform? What do you mean?
I mean, we'll get to that later. But
okay. It's all good. Everybody know I'm Philly. But
yeah. Hey man, I gotta put your boy up right here. I'll put your boy up.
Who that? Okay. Okay. You gotta burn that. That's no more, brother. There's no more. You can sell that, burn it, sell it, whatever.
I could just keep it for a James Harden, you know.
Man, you can burn that damn jersey. That jersey don't mean anything here. Never did.
Hey, you know what? I still cannot get a Maxey jersey. And
don't worry. You'll get one.
I got all the Embiids, boy. I got Embiid like a mug, man. You know, I got him. One. You know what I'm saying?
Video, yeah. Yeah. No. They talk about trade Maxey for damn dollar. No way. He is out the deal. We're not giving up Maxey.
But hold on. But that's a strong rumor, Gail. You know what but the
Nah,
76ers
we do
conflicted.
not. They said we know they be lying all the time. But they
I
say
know, but they're
he is not
conflicted.
on the list.
They're
People
conflicted.
always lie on it, you know.
They're conflicted because Maxie, they say we'll give up anything except Joel, Tobias, and Maxie, because Maxie's the future, which he is. You know what I'm saying? At first they were talking about not paying Maxie. Now they flipping it to say, you know what, fuck y'all. We love Maxie. I feel like those Philadelphians threaten, the 76ers front office. If you trade Maxie, we tearing his whole shit.
Yeah, I mean, brother, we like Maxie here. Maxie is hard player,
Yeah.
hard nosed player. He represents Philly style of basketball, so that's why they love him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't complain. He just get the job done. When
Yeah.
he got drafted, he was crying. I remember the words he said as he wiped the tears from his eye. He said, "I'm gonna show y'all made the right choice. I'm gonna show y'all."
And I'm gonna tell you another thing.
And then from that point on, he showed us. He keeps
Maxie,
showing.
Maxie's from Garland. He's down here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Another nice area, but where he's from, it was not too much.
Man, listen, I'm so sick and tired of this Dallas stuff.
Yeah, man.
You talking to somebody in Philly? We don't like Dallas, brother. We don't like. We used to go Cowboys, and you talk about this Dallas stuff, man. It sounds like Cowboys right now. So, man, this Dallas talk. He from Garland and Oak Cliff and all that. That's good, fine. All these places fine, but guess what? We don't give a damn.
You don't give a damn.
He in the right place. He'll get molded. He might be from Dallas. He might be from the great state of Texas. But he will adopt his Philly style. Like they all do. This would be his second home. And sometimes they never go back to their original home. They always, when they come to Philly, they stay in Philly.
Nah, man, Philly ain't got that much room. But anyway, I gotta say this though. Yeah, but with Dame, they was like, nah, can we just? They're talking about giving up picks or whatever. But Portland, they're trying to do this KD ransom. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're really doing, and that's what people are starting to see. They're trying to do this KD ransom. They don't want to give up a star quality player like Dame Dollar. Don't want to, but they want to get something back for Dame. And they just trying to go crazy with it. But I feel like Dame is going to be able to force his way out of Portland. He's going to in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, he is.
He's gonna, and it's gonna hurt Portland because they said They said if Portland keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna lose. They're going to lose because there's a loophole, and I think Dame is gonna try to exploit that loophole. Because man, one thing I gotta say at the end of the day, though, Gail, we gotta look at how all these things are going down, brother. All these things, especially when it comes down to the business of the NBA. I mean, like, there's a lot of mismatches around and stuff like that. Steph Curry, right? Of course, he's going to stay with Golden State. Greatest shooter ever, right? And I want to ask you this right here. Before we get back to the Dame thing, they got rid of Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. Jordan Poole got flipped around. What? 3-team trade? Two-team trade? I think it's between the Celtics, Washington, and Phoenix. He got picked up by Phoenix, then they shoot him over there to Washington. Now he's over there with Kyle Kuzma. So, what do you feel about that with that Jordan Poole trade, Gail, for Chris Paul?
Oh man,
That was that's another crazy one right there, man.
Yeah. That right there. And Golden State, they always talk, they like Jordan Poole.
Mm-hmm.
They like having him on the team. He was he's a potential star, man. He was A lot of time when Steph Curry was coming back from his injury, they was depending on Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was holding the fourth down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, and he was putting up the numbers. You couldn't. It was scary because you had the Splash Brothers, but then you had added another brother in there because he also can splash with him. So it was scary. And for everything that happened with like Draymond hitting with that right hand, that changed everything. That changed everything, man. Now he wasn't right. He was no longer trusting Draymond. Who knows who else he trusted in that organization? So it's like he almost had to leave. He almost had to leave. So they made the deal. They you know what? Let's just ship him off. We get a veteran back like Chris Paul, send him to somewhere where he can shine. And shit, that's what they did.
See, I gotta tell you this, Gil. That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. You know what made it so funny? Because, I was talking with a friend of mine. He's going to be on a sports dungeon real soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. J, Mr. Johnson. He was telling me, right? He was like, yo, now he going to get exposed. I said, what you mean by that? That's Jordan Poole. He said, nah. He ain't got Steph to hide behind. He ain't got Clay. And he ain't got Draymond to hide behind.
Who?
Jordan Poole. That's what he said.
Who said this?
It's my friend of mine named Mr. J. He'll be on a sports dungeon. And he said now Jordan Poole will get exposed. He either a star or not. You know what I'm saying? He said it's easier to hide behind veteran all-stars. But let's see what you got.
Right. I mean, he wasn't high behind him. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, like I said, Steph was out for a long, nice amount of time.
I remember
he was shining out there with him.
And he carried that torch, right?
He was shining with and without him. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you still play in the system, and you leave that system. It might not be the same.
Yeah.
Like if Draymond would have went to another team, how much would he have shot without playing with Steph and Clay?
Yeah.
So we my brother talks about that. My brother always wanted him to leave to see that show people that he's not where everybody think he is or who he say he is. So he wanted him to leave. And I told him, I said, man, he wasn't going nowhere because he know damn well he wasn't shining nowhere else. All he knows is Golden State system. That's it.
Yeah. Yep. And see,
that's it.
The thing about Draymond has seniority over there because I feel like they chose Draymond over Jordan Poole.
They did. They chose him over Jordan Poole.
And see, I'm gonna just be real with you. And this is from what I was looking at, and somebody brought this up to my attention. Well, I'm not gonna say somebody. There we go. She brought this up to my attention. I'm not gonna say your name. I said she, and that's enough. You know who you are. We had that conversation. But anyway, she brought this up to me, and she said, yo, if you look at it, right, there was friction between Steph Curry and Jordan Poole. I like, what the hell you mean? I'll take you back to the playoffs, right, with Golden State, right? Jordan Poole was so interested in making highlights, right? He started making some major mistakes. You see what I'm saying? He started doing things that were very reckless. It wasn't calculated. It wasn't cool. It wasn't calm. It wasn't the regular Jordan Poole stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's been times that when Steph was open, Jordan Poole would take that ball, go straight past Steph. And Steph was like, what are you doing? And you know how Steph be like, you know how he be animated and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And there was times where there was the defensive play. And I think Steve Kerr talked about it, right? He made a hint toward it and he shut up. And he said, we had a play. I don't know what happened. Everybody knew what was going on. And everybody wanted to do what the hell they wanted to do at the end of the day, which was not what I wanted them to do, and that was not the plan. It was not what was supposed to be done. So if we look at it now, when they were playing without Jordan, when Jordan was benched, they did execute a lot of plays and stuff like that. Boom. They were able to take the league and do what they needed to do. When Jordan played with them, a lot of things were very unpredictable and off the board. You know what I'm saying? So the only player I know that do stuff like that, actually the only two players that I know that would do stuff like that, right, would be number one, De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, he's number one, but his basketball IQ is a bit higher, right? LeBron James. LeBron James is notorious for doing that. He did that with Cleveland. He did that with Miami. He did that for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of more individuals. Oh, Trae Young, he does that also. He would disregard the coach's plays and do stuff differently, right? But these are people that can execute and pretty much put the dagger in the basket, and boom, that's that, right? But what makes Jordan so different? Don't Jordan do the same thing? Yes and no. The difference between Jordan and the other individuals, right? Jordan Poole not as consistent as the other players that I mentioned. You get what I'm saying? He's not as consistent. And because he's not as consistent, that's what caused him to pretty much lower down in value when it comes down to making plays and being the go-to-go option at the end of the day. Because think about it, right? If Steph cannot get that ball, they're gonna automatically give it to Clay. You get what I'm saying? And if Clay can't get it, they're gonna give it to what? Kuminga? You know what I'm saying? Then Jordan Poole. So he was a fourth option at the end of the day, Gab, which was unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole?
Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole. He was a fourth option at the end of the day, right? When they had a play to be ran, he was a fourth option.
He's the fourth option.
Yeah.
So
and hold
third
up.
option was who?
Listen to
Draymond?
me. Listen to me. He was a fourth
Draymond?
option. Hold up, let me finish. He was a fourth option, right?
You sure about this?
I'm sure about this. Listen to me. He was a fourth option, right? A fourth option when they had a play to be ran. You see what I'm saying? When they had a strategy to be ran, he was a fourth option. Now, they had a sequence, right? I said because of his inconsistency, that's what made him that fourth option. Yeah, he's a playmaker, but he's not consistent in his plays. You see what I'm saying? That's what kind of fluctuated that trust a little bit. And Jordan, and I got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like that too. Want to prove himself, he disregards certain things to show that he can be a playmaker. He did it in his first championship. You know what I'm saying? He disregarded their plays and their stuff like that. You know, he went and he did it, you know? Because you know that dagger he made when they had halftime, right? And he just shut everybody, all the Boston crowd up. He shut them up, right? And he walked off that court smiling and stuff like that to the back. Andrew Wiggins was like, yeah, bro, that's what's up. He did that, shut everybody up, and they had more confidence in him a little bit, but he didn't follow the system, which Steve Kerr had an issue with, Steph had an issue with, and then Draymond had an issue with that also. Because if you remember, Gib, they were chirping and going back and forward during that game. You see what I'm saying? Draymond and Jordan. You get me?
Uh-huh.
But it is unbelievable. I understand it's a very outrageous claim, even though it's old news under the bridge, right? They got him out of there. Because they said Steph was also involved in saying, yeah, let Jordan be Jordan. You know? And that was extreme. Because Steph was very frustrated with Jordan Poole. He was the first one to be frustrated. But because popularity, they're not going to show that. They're just going to show Draymond, old crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? Punching his ass. I think you brought it up first, if y'all think about it, Gil.
What's that?
The thing with Jordan Poole and Steph. I believe you brought that up first a while ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with think about it when Jeremy Lin, right? Disregarded, he waved down Kobe and he made that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that same attitude if you really look at it. And Kobe came over there, he put his hand on his neck and stuff like that and said, boy, you better be glad you made that goddamn shot.
That's last time you heard from Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know, because Kobe said, okay, you're going to weigh me down. You're going to take that mantle. You better be able to do that all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, definitely. So
but
you gotta think about Jordan Poole though. Jordan Poole, I believe he was the only one who played all 82 games for Golden State out of those stars.
yeah,
Remember, Wiggins he didn't play that much last season.
no, he didn't. He didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Steph was hurt too.
Yeah,
Clay was also hurt for a few. So Jordan Poole was helping that team, carrying that team as much as he could. Now it was crazy because after the incident with Draymond, then going into the playoffs, his I think his point production went down about 10 points. I
it
think
did.
he was averaging only like 10 points in the playoffs or something like that. He was
Uh,
averaging like 20 for the season.
yeah, because and you kind of taught me this. Shannon and Skip, right? And we gotta talk about that too, Gil. But maybe that's gonna be another show. But Shannon and Skip, right? They was mocking him and saying he's not getting that much playing time. Stop crying about that. Stop being a baby and play your role. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes these people, they telegraph what the hell's really going on. You know what I'm saying? If you really, really pay attention. I believe it's because, okay, he was carrying that team. I'll give that to you, right? Just like how Kyrie was carrying that team. That's why I mentioned Kyrie earlier. But he ends up getting traded because he does not want to be in a role. He just wants to play. He just wants to win. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You shut up. You give the ball to Steph or you give it to Clay. Everybody clap. That's that. You get paid. You be on the team. You know what I'm saying? That's that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just what it is at the end of the day. So it's really massive when you pay attention. You look at it, Gib. You know what I'm saying? We had a brew. He came in and he said, under 19 basketball World Cup, the United States finished in fourth place after losing to Turkey, 84-70 World Championship Spain, and its runner-up France. Oh yeah. That's didn't Kobe? Didn't
Hey,
Kobe?
what? The hell
Didn't
you just read?
yeah? Didn't Kobe come and say, "I'm tired of watching you guys lose"? So I had to join. You know what I'm saying?
What was that, man? What was that, bro?
Um. Oh, he said. I think he said in 2019. Yeah, he said in 2019. I'm sorry, that wasn't Kobe wasn't around. He was done after that. I think that was recent. Um.
What was that? What you talking about? What was that? What you read?
I'm reading what this brother posted. You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about, I think the 2019 basketball World Cup. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kobe was done. Yeah, he was. He had to be. Um, and I'm gonna put another thing too, right? I don't think Team America is gonna do too well in this basketball World Cup at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. And I think this is the era where other countries, right, foreign countries are going to start being a little bit more dominant now because, a lot of them are coming to the league in the NBA and they just bossing up, doing whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I'm saying, Gil? So,
Yeah.
like it's getting like that, man. But another thing too, right, with old Victor, right, with Victor Wembanyama, I think that's how you pronounce his name, right? The phenom, right? So, Gab, I gotta ask you a question. People say they never seen a guy like him before, right? They say he's like a cheat code. He's unbelievable. But what about Bobo? You know what I'm saying? Put Orlando Magic.
Bobo.
Bobo. He got
Uh,
some moves.
Bobo had potential, but not quite like how Wemby. They call him Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby.
Not quite like he has, the skill levels, skill set that he present. Bobo don't have that. Plus he's 7'5". Play he can dribble the ball, got ball hands of the skill, can shoot. Um, play in the post, and he's more of an efficient scorer right now.
Right.
But Bobo, I remember looking at him when he was coming out of high school and all. I remember looking at Bobo, and yeah, you can say that he was dominant as well.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't get that. You don't get the media train. You don't get that hype like certain players do.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite sure if they'd have hyped him up too, they'd have made sure he'd been in the top guy as well. He'd have been starting, comes to the league, starting, focus. He'd been a focal point of the offense.
Yep.
And then, we be talking about Bobo. But, it don't work that way for everybody.
It sure don't, man. It don't work like that.
He's the one they chose because he's rare. He's from overseas and he's 7'5". They've been talking about this kid for some years now.
Yeah, because Giannis and Rudy Gobert was talking about Giannis kind of in a lot of ways put him to that level. Like, this guy's a monster. He's different. He's bigger than Rudy. He's more agile than Rudy Gobert. He I've never seen anything like him. The great Giannis. You know what I'm saying? The Giannis is the greatest basketball player in the world right now currently? Is that what they rank him as? I think.
Yeah.
And the legendary Greek freak. You know what I'm saying? Love Giannis. That's one of my favorite players also. Giannis go hard. Giannis go hard in the mug, man. You know what I'm saying? People cannot pronounce his whole name right, but I can pronounce it correctly. Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
Fucking up his name. What if he slaughtering them one? You know
what is it? Giannis what?
Antetokounmpo.
Oh man.
That's how you say that, mother boy. Hey man, I'm a Bucks fan, man. I even got that man MVP signature rookie jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? Got that mug right here, number 34. Antetokounmpo, aka the Greek freak. You know what I'm saying?
So you're a Buck now.
Oh man, but I gotta say,
you're a Buck.
Yes, sir. Milwaukee Bucks at the end of the day, man. Milwaukee.
Ah, dang. Already, they already Buck broke you, huh?
Nah, I don't know what the hell you talking about, man.
Yeah, you get Buck broken, brother. Be careful.
Hell no.
Be careful switching up like that.
But nah, man. I just have to say though, Gab, it's getting to that level, man. This is getting crazy, man. I'm gonna see what he got, man. Cause Popovich was talking about he's gonna retire, it's over, and then all of a sudden you see a video of his old fat ass running and shit like that. Cause they got the number 1 pick and they got Victor. You know what I'm saying? He was running.
Shit, man. Look, before they got number 1 pick, before Popovich was walking with a cane and glasses. Once they got number 1 pick, took that shit off, took them glasses off, put that cane down.
Yeah,
it was like Kaiser Sose, motherfucker.
Yeah, that motherfucker was running this shit, and he was, man,
he was so rejuvenated. Like, damn, this man walking, this man he got 10 years younger, man.
Yeah, put his hair back and shit. He walking, you know what I'm saying? He don't, Popovich, he was so tired of the Spurs and shit like that. He was arguing with the ref so he can get kicked out the game and shit like that, so he can go home. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm done with this, man. It's my last year. I'm done with this damn organization. I'm done.
Yeah. They're telling Pop.
Yo, y'all get number 1 pick, Pop. We get
Yeah,
number one pick. Yeah. Oh shit.
yeah. It is. We know he still got it in him. We know he still got it. We can't have Pop. Cause who they got other than Pop, man? If Pop leave,
Man,
Popovich leave.
he ripped them papers up, bro. He ripped them damn papers up, man. And said, "I'm staying.
Yeah, he's a
He ain't going nowhere. That dude ain't going nowhere."
I think. What do they? Do you know how long they signed Victor for?
Rookie contract. So
2 years.
normally them contracts is like what, like 3 years, 3 4 years, something like that.
Yeah, I think they got him for 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Um, and but here's the thing, though. He got a lot of pressure on him, though. But he's acting pretty cool with it, though. 'Cause I've seen him
Yeah.
train stuff like that. He is somewhat bulking up. They said he's like a Tim Duncan, but he has some of the tenacity of the Admiral. And I'm just looking, you know what I'm saying? He's hanging out with all the Spurs legends and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Hanged out with Mr. Parker, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he they grooming him, right? And David Robinson, he dwarfed David Robinson. Boy, he dwarfed him. David Robinson, I heard a conversation, right? Because I got little Texas connects. David Robinson was they said they was playing with him in the gym, right? Private little gym, right? I don't know which one. It was somewhere deep in San Antonio. And David Robinson bumped into him, right? And Victor fell. And he said, "You see that? That's why you need to bulk up. At my age, I can still push you over." You see what I'm saying? That's why you need to bulk. That's why you need to get a little stronger. You see what I'm saying? You need to put something on you. So I was like, "Ooh, okay, kind of cool." You know what I'm saying? And Tim was like,
Yes.
"All them." They said you need to work on that because what they're going to do, you ain't the first big old long lanky dude. You know what I'm saying? To ever just pop out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? You ain't the first. So,
I realized that. See, that's one thing. That's another thing that Josh Shoup talks about in the '80s and the '90s.
mm-hmm.
Man, had a conversation in the sports dungeon in the group. So somebody like Wemby, 7'5", 50 pounds, playing against centers like Shaq, Olajuwon, Robinson,
Woo.
Rick Smits, Yao Ming, Lonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing,
Mm.
Arvydas Sabonis,
Mm.
Lottie Divac. You know what I mean? So you're going to have centers every night, big centers. Now, you're going to need some, for those guys, you're going to need some weight.
Yeah. Oh,
You ain't doing without that weight.
hold on. I'm gonna tell you another thing too. You got individuals like Mr. Malone, Charles Barkley, you know what I'm saying? Individuals like that who are ferociously strong. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got monsters like that. There's no Dennis Rodman in this era at all, but you had individuals like him that because one thing that scared me about Dennis Rodman, he could wrestle Shaq. He was a Shaq stopper. Even on them times where when Shaq ran straight to him and Dennis closed his eyes and said, "Well, I know this is gonna hurt." He took it and got back up and played, and it fucked Shaq's confidence up. You know what I'm saying? It made Shaq scared of the worm. I don't think Victor got anything or anybody like that right now in this age for him to worry about. But because of competition now, it is one thing I do have to agree with Joshua with. Because of the competition now, because of the different forms of athleticism and the different crowds coming in, you might have a usurper in that midst. You get what I'm saying, Gail? A usurper. They'll come in and show you up because there were some clips of Victor getting dunked on, shot over, you know what I'm saying? Crossed. You got to watch that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But this is a perfect era, perfect style of play, basketball. Because you ain't dealing with those type of centers no more, that style of play.
Yeah.
Now the question is, getting back to the time capsule, can the 80s, 90s, early 2000s play in today's league? Because remember, the argument is spacing. That's one of the arguments is spacing.
Right. Right.
And like I said, I know my brother Joshua he want to come on the show
Mm-hmm.
and state his argument. But he can play in today's game easier. That dude Wemby. He can play in today's game, but can he play in yesterday's game? So when you say, can they play in this era? Well, I'm like, well, can they play in that era? Can these guys play in that era? With them rules, under those rules. Again, you have to adjust to the rules. So everybody can play in every era. The question is, how good would they be with their skill set
Yeah. That's
in these eras?
That's the $1,000,000 question.
Or would they have to change their skill set depending on the era? That's why it's a slippery slope because you play under the rules that you're playing under in the era that you're playing in, and this is how you play. You like, okay, I'm the big man, so I shouldn't be bringing the ball down the court. That's not my job to bring the ball down the court. That's the point guard job. But now with everything, how everything shapes up and the rules coming, the rules changed everything. So now you got big men bringing the ball up.
Right.
No, so it would seem that in today's time, it would seem that these guys will dominate the old school guys because they can bring the ball up. They shooting threes. They doing all these things now. So you would say it'd be easy to say that these guys are much better, more skillful, more athletic than yesterday's game, than the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. It's easy to say that because we're in the moment. But as a person who lived in these eras and seen the game and see how it changed, I'm gonna go in a different direction with that because it ain't fair. It ain't fair to the older players who paved the way, who play under these rules and regulations of the NBA. It ain't fair, and I'll talk about other things when I have a one-on-one with my brother Joshua. I will bring some of the other things that happened during these rules changing. So all I'm saying is I'm not seeing better basketball. If you're saying they're more athletic, more gifted, more talented, I'm not seeing better basketball. And that's a problem to me. That's a problem.
Uh-oh. You're not seeing better basketball. You know
No.
what? Mr. Malone said, and Shaq said it too, but they had different comments, right? Mr. Malone said, if I was playing in today's era, and he was over exaggerating, but he said he would have had about 120 points a game. I was like, damn.
You said what?
He said if he was playing in today's era, right? He said he would have about 120 points a game or something like that with today's rules. They
Yeah.
Shaq was getting into it. You know, Shaq be getting into it with Draymond, which is funny. You know what I'm saying? The most funniest thing ever. Shaq said, in my Shaq voice, yeah, if I was playing against you guys, if I had Kobe back in the day, if I was playing against you guys, the greatest team ever assembled, you say? Guess what? I'm gonna tell you this. Shaq, will go up for 80 points all the time, whole game. Who's gonna stop me? Barbecue chicken. Who's gonna stop me? He said, who's gonna stop me? He said, who's gonna stop me? That was a bold claim, though. But who is gonna stop Shaq?
Nobody.
Who's gonna stop him?
No
But
one.
we gotta look at that. You know what I'm saying? And after that, the argument ceased. Nobody argued after that no more. Nobody did. So I say, basketball back then, bro, like I said before in part one, yo, that was more physical. That was more ferocious. I mean, like, bro, we won't see a Rodman and Mr. Morning wrestle and then fights for the rebound. You see what I'm saying? They look like damn gladiators. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we're not gonna see that, man. Like, LeBron elbowed. I think it was by accident. Uh, what's that boy named Stewart, number 28 for the Pistons, right? He elbowed him on accident. You know what I'm saying? Stewart went crazy. He lost his dang mind trying to fight LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Over elbow. Like, man, you know how many times Rodman done elbow people, Barkley done elbow people, Shaq slapped a
Yeah.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bleed, but they still played the dang game. You see what I'm saying? They still played.
So think about it. So I'll read to you some censors, the censors of today,
Right,
right?
right.
We'll read like the top 30 censors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Real fast. You have Thomas Bryant. We just talked about him, right?
Right.
Mo Bamba,
I think the Lakers are
Nick,
gonna try to re-sign him.
who? Mo Bamba.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he
So
want to stay in LA. But yeah, but keep going.
all right. We have Mo Bamba. We have Nick Claxton,
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell Robinson, James Wiseman, Kevin Looney, Isaiah Stewart, Precious Akiwa, Brooke Lopez, Ivak Zubac.
Hey, he's up for trade, and Lopez is the Lopez brothers are playing for the same team now.
I seen that. Jacob Potil, or how you say his name, Alfred Singon, Alfred Singon from Rockets, Wendell Carter Jr., Miles Turner, Kristaps Porzingis, Steve
Mm-hmm.
Adams, Husuf Nurkic, Nikola Vucevic, Robert Williams III, Jonas Valanciunas, Domantas Sabonis, Clint Capella, Jared Allen, DeAndre Ayton, Pascal Siakam, Bam Adebayo, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, and Nikola Jokic. These are your top centers that played the game today.
Top centers.
Top centers.
You know,
So, huh?
Aiton. Aiton been getting a lot of criticism lately. You know what I'm saying? It's like they give up on him, and then they believe in him, and then they do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Phoenix.
right.
But those are the top centers, huh? Top centers. Top centers.
They're the top
Top centers.
centers. Now, mind you, these are your average types of centers they have today. They are the centers that they have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, Going against, so like I said, because the 80s, the 90s, and all that, can't play in that, right? In 2000, they can't play because the spacing of the floor. And they looked at one person to score and all this stuff. So I'll name some of the 90 centers just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it. Akeem Olajuwon,
Woo!
David
Legend.
Robinson,
The Admiral.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Barbecue chicken.
Patrick Ewing,
Woo! Love it,
Alonzo
shoot.
Mourning.
Mr. Morning.
He's all this Georgetown connection. Dikembe Mutombo,
Mutombo. No, no, no.
Tim Duncan,
Ha! Another legend.
Arvidas Sabonis,
Dominant.
Rick Smits,
Rick Smith.
Lottie Divac,
Doo-wop, doo-wop.
Brad Daugherty,
Mr. Bragg. Salute.
Robert Parrish,
Always pass that ball, Robert.
Ben Wallace,
They got
Kevin
Ben White.
Willis. Yeah, he's in the 90s. Coming to the 2000s. I guess, you know, you
Yeah,
say you
yeah.
put him in 2000s.
Oh, he's in between. He's in that little smidget.
Yeah. Sam Perkins, Cliff Robinson, Darryl Dawkins, Eldon Campbell, Manute Bowl, Ralph Sampson, Jonas Ilgauskas, Bill Cartwright, Luke Longley, Holden Polynice, Kevin Duckworth, Sean Bradley, Bob McAdoo, Tree Rollins, and Bill Wellington. That's just some of the players that was in the 90s. Some of the centers that was in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those players, that was the players, there were some centers of today's centers. So you mean to tell me those guys that I named for the 90s can't play in today's game? They wouldn't be able to play with these guys, with the guys I just named from the modern era.
I got to do this, Gib. Sabonis's father, right?
My boy,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Okay. Do you see how Sabonis matches how he plays with such ferocity?
Like his father.
His dad drilled that into him.
Exactly.
And it made him like it made him so marketable by the Kings. The Kings love him. You see what I'm saying? I need to find out how much they signed him back for, but they signed him back for about 4 to 5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he was that much of a center, that much of a help, and he was that much of a hindrance. He pissed off Draymond. Draymond had to cave his chest, step on him. You know what I'm saying? He was that much of a beast. Because see, with him, I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I think we talked about it before, Gab. He was one of the reasons why the defense for the Golden State Warriors was so out of whack. Draymond had to get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because DeMatteis was there. He was fucking shit up. He's fucking it up. You know? His father drilled that physical basketball into him. You know what I'm saying? He drilled it into him, man. If you looked at that, man, that dude had a black eye still playing. Still playing in the final. You saw that, Gab, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they were bruised up. You know what I'm saying? He told De'Aaron, when De'Aaron broke his finger, De'Aaron like, nah, I'm still going to play. I'm still going to play. That's right, De'Aaron, you still play. See, if we look at all of the old star players, the old guard, right? They have a lot to say about this new generation. Like Akeem Olajuwon, right? You look at Akeem Olajuwon, right? Now, if he was still here today, he would be, and if they placed him in today's time, right? He would say that, yo, because of me being how I am, there would be no problem. I would have all the confidence in the world. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All the confidence in the world. It's a softer game now. Just by me thinking about it, looking at it, it's a softer game. Think about it. Remember the dunk contest, Gib? Not this dunk contest, but the last dunk contest with the 75th anniversary for the
Right.
NBA. You know what I'm saying? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar watched the dunk contest, and they rated that as the worst dunk contest ever. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he got up and he left. He said it was so horrible. I knew you bust out laughing, kid. He
Hey,
left.
I left as well, and I ain't even watching.
They said the most horriblest dunk contest ever. I forgot that boy's name is Anthony. He's number 50 for the Orlando Magic. He decided to go and dunk in Timberlakes. Put some Timberlake boots on and join the dunk contest.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so it was horrible.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I do. See, I want to get on all this mess of this old school versus new school type stuff, man. This shit is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like I said, you know what's going down in the group, the sports group.
I
You know
know.
what's happening.
I know.
You see what's happening.
But see, I don't want to. We can't spoil it, folks, because it's he's not the only one that feels this way. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna look, knowing DMG, you already know whose side DMG gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people feel this way. I'm gonna give you another example, right? John Morant said that he would cook Michael Jordan, right? And then Michael Jordan responded back, "My dinner." John Morant. I like John Morant.
Yeah.
Very explosive. Monster hops.
He'll be their personal chef.
Yeah, monster hops, right?
That's what he'll
Great
be.
athleticism. I say John Morant can hop higher than Jordan. But then again, that's Michael Jordan. When he turned on that God aura, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But MJ would figure out Ja, and Ja would get in his feelings like he usually do. We've seen this time and time again in the playoffs. So what, second or third round, Gib?
Yeah, man. So I want to put it in this perspective, because I don't give a damn about some damn old school versus new school. But when I hear people misleading and try to change the course of history, like Josh Schuber's putting information in the group as if he was there. The motherfucker want me to look at screenshots and try to explain the whole error. He put an article. They're talking about all the errors they was using screenshots. So look at the spacing of the floor right here, and then use screenshots to talk about. And then in the video I watched, I'm like, dude, he didn't tell you everything. So he tried to convince me. He's trying to convince me,
you,
and many others like me that was actually watching the game from the 80s all the way up to now. He's trying to convince me that I didn't see what I see on the court. Like, you try to erase my memory as if I didn't watch basketball.
Erase your memory.
He tried to act like I wasn't playing basketball. Hey, it was congested back then. And they're going to use a clip from the 60s. It says, yeah, see, they don't tell you about this. What they don't tell you about that the old heads don't tell you about this. Look at this right here. Look at the floor spacing. It's so congested. Yeah, I don't want to tell you about this part. What? So you brought a clip from the 1960s and then tell me this what they don't talk about? They said this was good defense in the early years. So I'm like, no, in the 60s we talking about. When you're in the 60s, you talking about Will and Bill Russell.
Yes,
That's what
sir.
they talk about. That's all they talk about is Will and Bill Russell. Stop it.
Oh
It's
man.
ridiculous. It is ridiculous, man.
Oh man.
So we got stuff. So we got a conversation we need that need to be had.
Yeah, we got some conversations that do need to be had, folks. Because
Because
I
this, according to this guy, let him talk. Oh, yeah, everybody from the 80s all the way up until the early 2000s, they just looked at one person just do everything.
yes, sir. Oh man. Well, that's why I
Hey,
give.
get the ball and just go, and we'll just stand to the side, or we'll just congest the paint so nobody can move and look at one person
Yeah, yeah.
because only one person going to score. That's what you want me to believe. Okay,
Trying
all
to
right.
brainwash you, man.
I ain't see what I see because now you got to explain the 70s. Since they wasn't scoring in the 80s, I keep trying to tell you how rules changes, how it affects scoring, pace, and all that. You got to explain the 70s.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? But it's all good. We're gonna have that conversation, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have that conversation.
And
But
that's and what I tell them. And that's why I said earlier in our beginnings
right.
when we had the show called what was that show called? Narratives and Deceptions.
Woo. We bring that back.
Oh, we gonna bring it. No, that's a constant thing. That's why it's named that because it's gonna be constant. Narratives and deceptions. That thing gonna be it's unlimited with that.
Yeah. Totally unlimited. Totally unlimited. But I gotta say this, folks. We got some more cooking in the dungeon. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I gotta tell you this, right? Nobody escapes the large labyrinth that is known as the sports dungeon. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, either Craig Classic or the guru himself, the sage of sports and the sovereign of athleticism, Gib T'Challa, Wakanda forever, will get you. So, and I'm gonna have to say this, folks, right? I just want to thank everybody for coming in and tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have random pop up with the sports dungeon. And again, right? If you want to come on the show, let DMG, me, or Gab know. We can plan some stuff out, you know what I'm saying? If you have any issues, like how DMG have this crazy disease, talking about how Scottie Pippen was Scottie simping, you know what I'm saying? Gab and I,
Scotty sipping or Scotty Pippen pimping. Scotty Pippen sipping or Scotty Pippen pimping.
yeah, Gab and I would love to have a talk with it. I would have to give a shout out to Miss Monica Lamb. Please support and subscribe to the whole effing show and Paradigm Shift. We're partnered together. You know, as Classic Craig or Craig Charming, I will be interviewing Miss Monica Lamb with her permission, of course. You know what I'm saying? With my pseudo brother in arms, and he's pseudo, I'm not. Ratchet pseudo Big Chief Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? He's so pseudo. He put Ratchet in there twice. You know what I'm saying? Because Gab was an eyewitness. He saw Ratchet buying. That's right, buying from Stinky Inky that melanin bottle stuff. You know what I'm saying? It'll help you get more
Melatonin.
melanin.
He brought some of that melatonin.
Yeah,
He tried to
he
put it in
did.
his water. Stinky
He did.
Inky,
He did.
Inky Pinky
Yeah.
got that man to get those. What is called? What is it called?
I think melanin, instant melanin in a bottle. I don't know. But
What is it? Melanin detox, melanin in the flesh, melanin
yes.
God.
Yeah,
Melaleuca,
dark matter pill, something like that. I don't know, but Ratchet bought
Nibiru,
it.
Nibiru Products,
Yeah,
finest, the
Nibiru
19th
Plus.
Galaxy.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Third Eye Awakening. I don't know. It was something. Ratchet bought it. That's the point. He bought
He
it.
brought that from the minister of all ministers, the
Right.
sinister, stinky, inky,
Right. He
with
sure
the
did.
gold grills, or sometimes the whole grill, or sometimes
In a
just
chain. In
the
a
old
chain.
grills.
In a chain, bro. In a chain. Hey, bro. I told Ratchet this, and I will stand. I will stand on this. I will argue with anybody. Anybody that has that phenotype and that's dark like that look like Inky, is a con artist genetically. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm trying to understand, how can a person with no teeth try to get you information on your teeth? How to take care of your teeth? You ain't got goddamn teeth. You got gold. I don't know. Is it gold or yellow? Maybe it's just natural yellow.
I don't know. I don't know, but hey, Ratchet Pseudo Chief, Tribe of Judah, Nibiru, Star Prime, Optimus, you got a lot to discuss, brother, with the Miss Monica Lamb and me
You
on
said
Loud and
Monica
Clear.
or Monica?
I believe I don't know. I don't know. They keep telling me it was Monica. I'm gonna just call her Miss Lamb. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard Juju too.
Call her
You
Mo.
know,
Call her Mo.
yeah, yeah. You know, because influential people in in this community. They got many nicknames. So you got crazy people out here. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. You know what I'm saying? But, but I gotta say, they gotta have different aliases.
They
But
gotta have
nah,
it.
man.
They gotta have it, brother.
Yeah. And another thing too, since Craig and Craig law firm was threatened by Gab T'Challa, you know what I'm
That's right.
saying? It is no longer Craig and Craig law firm. It is CNCG law firm. And we will be launching that real soon. We do have another business alias, and that is Craig and Craig law firm. But whenever we're Gab and Associates, you know what
You
I'm
see,
saying? We will say Craig and Craig Law Firm with Gab and Associates, but it is
you gotta
officially
understand.
CNCG Law Firm.
See that? And already I'm already correcting the law firms, because everybody call Mrs. Lamb Monica. So look at it. So look in the comment, brother.
Oh, Monica. Okay. Monica.
Or just say what? Or just say what?
Miss Lamb, or just say Mo.
There
Just
you
say
go.
Mo.
You see, that's why I'm here. I'm here to correct you guys, because I know my Momo. I know her name. So every time y'all mispronounce her name, it gets me angry.
I got you,
Put some
Gab. I don't want
respect
to
on
get
her name. Her name is her name.
Yeah. Hey, you is the fourth Negro that would kill over Miss Mo.
That's right.
And so
You said I'm the fourth.
yeah, the fourth that I ran into. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty
Right.
sure it's some more, but I keep forgetting, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So dang. But nah, man, we're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna have some fun with this. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be loud, it's gonna be beautiful. But watch out for Loud and Clear with Classic Craig, featuring the bodacious and the lovely and the intelligent and the imperial Miss Monica. And speak of the devil, that's Ratchet Craig, the pseudo that was buying from Stinky Inky. He was buying from him. And Gab and me is calling him out. He was buying that dark matter melanin in a bottle, taking them
Yeah,
pills, thinking he was
that's
gonna
right.
get become like
He had
Magneto or something.
right. He was trying to find the cure to the world, so he was trying to buy the gauntlet glove of Thanos.
Yeah, the
So
Infinity Gauntlet. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
he was trying to find the gauntlet.
yeah,
The
yeah,
Dragon Ball Z. He's trying to find the seven dragons.
yep, yep. He's trying to awaken his third eye to get
I think he bought
melanistic
some of that
powers.
water too from Joel Benjamin.
Woo!
Some of that superpower water that will cure your balance with a sip. All you need is a sip.
A sip.
And I think he brought some of them COVID spray that Mr. Benjamin was selling as well. To spray your mouth, spray inside your mouth and your face and everything. And COVID will not hit you. It'll go right past you. It'll skip you.
Yeah, so I don't want no problem with that.
No problem.
On to the next fool. And see, look at this, Gab. Ratchet Big Chief Pseudo admitted, yep, from Minister Inky, the Great.
Oh yeah, I know. See, you understand, right? Oh, look at this. Look at Mo. She don't know anything about Jagger. Oh, I'm gonna let you get away with that. I'm not saying nothing about that.
Hey, she was going hard with Tazaria. I mean, I called the man Tazaria, aka Little Tazaria, aka Cap 10K, the one and only Cap 10K. She was going hard. And I had to give it to her. Her professionalism.
Who the hell is that?
Impressed me. It was a while ago, man. It was the show, man. It was the show. You didn't see that when Captain K was telling black women they need to let their man have more than one woman.
Oh, that's that show where he was saying help the black woman select men or something. Be a man and have different women. What was the name of that show? How to show a black man to have multiple
No, he was
females.
teaching black
what was
women.
That?
He was teaching black women how to share your man with multiple women.
How to share your man with multiple women.
Yes.
Damn. Just say I just need some. Just let me be free and let me get some females on my own.
Miss Lamb was like, hell no. He can't have nobody but me.
The females like, what are you talking about? If it ain't me, ain't nobody else. You talking about bringing in some more females?
Yeah, it was legendary. And she said, but the reality is, women take care of them. Oh no, Miss. Oh no, doctor. I'm not.
I'm sick of everybody doing these shows on this whole. Do you want to call that polygyny or polygamous or polygorama or polygram, whatever y'all want to call it? Everybody keep doing these shows, and like she's saying, like the sister, they getting taken care of by these women. These women taking care of these dudes are bums. Not to call this guy a bum. I don't know this guy, Captain 10K or Kit Kat. I don't know this guy. I'm just saying from the past, these guys be capping.
I saw what you did there. But hold on, G. Check it out. With Captain K, I love Captain K. Ratchet does too. Ratchet told me yesterday he would become a Ratchet ISUPK member. He was real close. He was like King Self. So if you see Ratchet with that bandana on, because he wear that bandana on his head and stuff like that, that's him going through the little ISBK phase. You know what I'm saying? So he and Cap is real close. So he might become a subordinate under Cap. I don't know. A Ratchet subordinate.
So,
I don't know.
Ratchet subordinate. Let me ask you a question then.
Go ahead.
Is the Ratchet Sticky African allowed at the ISUPK cookout now?
Brother, that's a simple question. If he put on an ISUPK shirt, had that bandana, and he start cussing out them Africans, oh, hell yeah, he an Israelite. A Ratchet Israelite.
He's a Ratchet Israelite.
Yeah,
so he's allowed in the cookout.
Yeah, he's allowed in the cookout. And oh my God, Gail. Oh. Listen, I don't want. Oh, hold on, stop. I don't want to talk about that right now. You illegal, Gab. That will be later. Because I keep forgetting. I can see, ladies and gentlemen. See, Gab and I have to put this right here, right? Because we're gonna end this show in a minute. But Gab and I like talking about sports. I debated. He debated. Hey, he really debated back then in the day. You know what I'm saying? He's really Gab is really a fossil that hasn't died off yet, and he was there a lot of times, right? So
Evolution,
he
brother.
he's
Evolution.
like I gotta put it like this. The dude is like Captain America who was frozen in ice and then he got thawed out, and he's like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say, we're gonna have more talks with Gab. I don't want him to spoil nothing. Cause he Gab getting in that mode. He getting in that mode, you know what I'm saying? And this is why the law firm was renamed CC&G. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I got a question, is Mister Captain Caveman, because I don't like what I'm hearing.
oh man. DMG.
Oh,
You
wait.
prophesied this, DMG.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Ratchet did too. You know what I'm saying? Look at Dr. Mo. She's
Dr.
going
Mo
in.
says they just don't want those young men to have a woman. They old ass want all the women for themselves. She's right. And she's absolutely right.
Ooh, oh man.
She's absolutely right.
They need to be educated, Cap. They some haters.
You
They some
see, Cap, you need to stop capping.
Oh no.
You need to stop capping,
Oh
Captain
no.
Jack. Stop playing. You know damn well that them rules only benefits you and you only. You're a cult leader.
Oh,
That's a damn cult leader right there.
oh man. Well,
So stop playing with them people, man. Stop taking their money. Stop taking their time. And stop taking their girls.
uh-oh. What we getting into, Gil?
Hey, you get into nothing, man. You know, we just keeping it real. That's what we doing a dungeon, man. See the sport. They see sports dungeon, but this consists of everything. We
See,
talk about everything over here.
you see that? You see Ratchet Craig? He said, my cap don't need to be educated. And he also says, Ratchet says, damn them African booty scratchers. And then she said, I'm gonna stop before they do a show on me. I mean, hey,
I
Dr.
got
Mo,
your
I'm in
back.
trouble too. I'm gonna
I
be in
got your
trouble
back.
too.
Don't worry about it.
They gonna put my Hebrew card on the table. Like, brother, whose side is you on? Me or the guy that's named after the Egyptian god? Do you want to know what the Egyptian god did? They gonna hit me with that. I'm gonna, oh
Yup.
my God.
You
So
already know. You already know it's going down.
so but
The penis, the God who sucked his own penis, scab.
hey, no, hold up, bro. They gonna talk about. Let me show you a picture of what this is, brother.
Let me show you a picture. Oh, because remember now, when me and this classic Craig met, we first met, that's what he did. That's what he
That's a
did.
lie, bro. I ain't do that, bro.
The very first time we met, that's what he did. He tried to pull that on, trying to pull the gab. Oh man, you know.
No,
We'll let
bro.
y'all know. We'll get y'all that at another time.
I gotta tell you the story. I gotta tell you the story. See, the story. Listen, he was fighting Hebrews all day. This is the truth. He was fighting Hebrews all day. And I was like, yeah, brother, what's up? What's up? He was like, yeah, my name Gab. I'm like, your name Gab? Oh, you a Hebrew, huh? You a Hebrew? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. You know you want to do it. You love it. See, we'll get to that story, man. We gonna get to that story.
Go ahead.
Man.
Go ahead and say it. You know you want to.
We gotta say, brother, we gotta save that, bro.
No. I was saying what I was saying. Go ahead and say it.
No. We gonna come to that because that was funny. I remember it. It was funny. It was we were walking down the park, right? This is why I say Gail is one of the coolest guys you'll ever know. And to be honest with you, and I speak from experience, if more people was like Gail within the Black community, we'll have a lot more. We'll get a lot more stuff done. You see what I'm saying? And I can say that honestly. I fought this brother, went left on this brother, betrayed this brother, and apologized to his brother. And his brother let bygones be bygones. So this is a brother right here at the end of the day. And I'm man enough to say that. So I'm honored to be doing a show with him, to be working with him. And I'm honored to listen to the advice and the counsel the counseling that he gives me, because he's been there, he's done it, he made the mistakes, he had the success. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Gab the Child is a real one, and this is coming from Classic Craig and also Ratchet Craig. Gab the Child is a real one at the end of the day, man. But
Much
yo,
appreciation.
no, it's an honor, brother. It's an honor myself. But one thing I gotta say though, man, we gotta end the show, because I don't want. The only thing about Gabe, he's a movie fanatic, but sometimes he be want to spoil the movie. He want to spoil it.
I don't spoil movies, man. I'm not a movie spoiler, man.
This one,
If
you
I
almost
do, I will
spoiled
say spoiler alert, so you won't.
it. Yeah,
So
but
give you
you,
just to alert you, so you can change the station. You ain't gotta listen. But I
yeah,
just don't just spoil it for you. I want you to see it for yourself,
yeah,
so you can have a take. And we got something for y'all too, man. We got something for you guys. We just did it earlier. We got a show that's out, and we put everybody from the back chats. We matched their characters up with the people in the show, and you made the cut, Greg. Ratchet made the cut. A couple other people made the cut.
right. Yeah, no, I understand completely, and I know. I think nah, no, I don't. I'm gonna let you
You don't
surprise us.
understand. You don't understand at all.
Yeah, but
Hold up.
another thing too,
You
I
gotta
gotta
answer
tell you this
Dr.
too.
Mo. Dr. Mo question. She got a question in there. You gotta answer that question.
Do you think some of our successful small businesses could be giving NIL details to HBCU students? What you think, Gib?
Well, man, I think, I think I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes because actually, hold on, I just seen it in our what's it called. Somebody just posted something just now. So
You
we
got the
got this
ratchet.
right,
You
huh?
got the ratchet pseudo who said, "What is NL, brother? It's NIL details, brother."
And it's the college. I just saw it in our group chat. Hold on.
Bear with us. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with
Because we
us.
got look at this here. This came from the ancient one, right?
The ancient one. Yeah, we will be seeing the cantankerous ancient one very soon. He's
so
another one that made the cut.
so look at this. We're talking about it says Tennessee State will reportedly become the first HBCU with a hockey team. I do more research on it, but if that's true, that's a great thing. Now that ties in to the NIL
Mm-hmm.
because it's like college basketball. They're getting paid for their NIL now.
Ooh, oh, that just like what's that girl name for LSU? They call her the Bayou Beauty. I can't think of her name
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah.
She
Um,
she's already. Oh yeah. Actually, to be real with you, Dr. Mo, I think with her they made her a little bit more public because
she
she's the
made like
most
how much she made like a million or something. Or
like she's getting paid more than people in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
she was like the first female, right, to be getting that much money as a college athlete. You know what I'm saying? You're right, Angel Reese. Yeah,
Angel
and
Reese.
yeah, so yeah, appreciate it, Dr. Mo. But yeah, she getting that bank, right? Because really her thing is, you see what I'm saying? What she was gonna do, from what I'm hearing, it could change. Um, she's gonna continue her studies. Then she might decide to go and get paid because she got a lot of sponsorship, bro. She has a lot. You know what I'm saying? continue studies, get paid. Then she decides she want to continue basketball, or she's just gonna be like an anchor woman. I feel like she could be a great anchor woman if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, like, damn the WNBA. Leave that for the Brittany Grigers and you know what I'm saying. And yeah, no, she is right. All those ladies are getting paid, but Angel Reese is like, she's really like the top one getting paid because her hard work led
and
the
that's a
championship.
start, and that's a start of many. Open the door up for the ladies.
Yeah,
Now, like I said, that I promote. I promote women sports. A lot of people don't like women's sports, but I want to promote it even more so on this show and other places, other platforms, because they work as hard as men, and a lot of time their their game, the whole game itself, in completion is better than a lot of times better than the men's game. Like boxing, I promote boxing. That's like my favorite sport. We're gonna talk some boxing on here, but female boxers don't get enough attention. I think that as well need to be backed up by small successful businessmen who can help the ladies boxing gain more attention and get more money, just like you do for the female basketball. So that's all. That's important for your name is your name. So you should get paid. They get paid off your name. They get paid off your likeness. So
I
why can't you get
believe
paid off of it?
I believe we need to have a Miss Lamb Sports Dungeon collaboration very soon.
Yeah, she got to break this down to us. The NIL.
Yes,
She
yes,
have to
she has
break
to
all
break
this
this
down
down.
for us.
If Her Highness will grace us with her immaculate presence in the sports dungeon, if she may, you know, um, that's my elaborate, that's my elaborate little, college professor voice. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? I do voice impersonations. Uh, Dr. Mo liked it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that was pretty good. but but yeah, Gab, nah, man, we got a lot. The sports dungeon has a
Hold on, hold
lot
on,
to.
hold on. She said these females aren't getting paid.
You said they're not getting paid.
But she said they are. You got 2.3 million social media following, 8.3 million per post value. Sanisa Lee, probably 1.5 million social media following. Gymnastics. Okay.
But you know what? That reminds me. Who is that lady? She's light skinned, right? And she's very beautiful, but she's muscular, right? It's like she was like strong as hell, right? And she tearing it up right now because you do got some female boxers, right? They are so deadly
Oh, you
at
talking
what
about?
they
Oh,
do.
oh, oh, that's like. Oh, you talking about wifey? You talking about? I met her in Philadelphia. You talking about Alicia Baumgartner?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
man,
I met her in Philly. I didn't know she was a box, but I did know. You know, I saw her in a smoothie shop. And she's like, "Hey," I'm looking at she's with her girls. And I'm like, just spark conversation up. I'm like, you, like you box. I'm joking, but I'm like, damn. I said, how muscular she is. She said, I do. I said, oh, damn. Because she had a fight in Philadelphia around that time. And I was like, wow, you a boxer? And she gave me the rundown. I'm like, oh, wow, I got to check your fight out next time you're in town. And look at her. She went on to become undisputed champion. She went over to the UK and became undisputed champion. She's from
bruh,
Ohio.
bruh. I gotta tell you this. I guess she was
Alicia
sitting there.
Baumgartner.
I guess she was sitting near some dude or whatever, and she was looking all feminine, smiling and stuff like that. Then they gave her a shout out and talk about her fight, right? She flexed them muscles and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah. With
I
the
was
G
like, what
mode.
the? I was like, what the? I gotta
Yes.
find that clip. I gotta
And
find that clip.
yes, the Clarissa Shields. Clarissa
Yeah,
Shields, decorated. Man, she is decorated. When I say decorated, I mean decorated. She's from Michigan.
yeah.
She's from what part of Michigan she from? She ain't from where Florida's from.
Nah, she not from where Floyd's from. She from a smaller
I think
place.
she's from Flint. She might be from Flint, Michigan.
Yeah,
Might be
Um,
from Michigan.
but
Shout out
uh,
to
but
Richard
I got,
Shields, brother.
but
Understand.
I gotta ask the doctor something. Doctor Lamb, what you said you played in college? What you play in college,
He
Doctor
played
Lamb?
basketball.
She played basketball. What was her position? What was your position, Doctor Lamb? What was your position? We need to know. I need to know. Most importantly, Doctor Lamb. And Gab, the ratchet pseudo said she's from Flint, Michigan, from Flint town. He
No
was
doubt.
correct. He was correct. He was correct.
But think about it.
She was a point guard.
Woo, point guard. That's what I'm talking about.
She was a point guard.
Oh man.
The ratchet pseudo said Dr. Lamb was the water girl.
Oh no. No way.
see, that's how we know he bought that dark matter melanin pill from Inky right there. You know what I'm
There,
saying?
that's how you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He up here attacking somebody that's well educated. That's well educated. That is the drawback. The drawback. That's the drawback right there. You attack always a sister or brother that's well educated. But another
Always.
thing too, on Loud and Clear, me as Classic Craig, I will be bringing out my pseudo taxidermy, right? My pseudo taxidermy will be talking about the different genuses and species and subspecies of individuals that practice the full power of pseudo. I will be covering Abos, Hebrews, Nuwapians, 5%ers, Muslims. I will be going all the way down the list. I will be breaking down the characteristics. I will be breaking it down the psychosis. I will be breaking down the motives, and I will be breaking down the voluntarily crazed insanity of these individuals. If you never understood a pseudo, you'll understand once I, Classic Craig and Ratchet Craig, right, when he put his pseudo hunter suit on, we'll break it down. And we'll have some people that will pop up and give their little 2 cents and stuff like that, right? And when I say people that will pop up unannounced, GEB, you know what I'm saying? Gab himself, you know? So he'll pop up unannounced and he'll give his breakdown on certain things. But
What?
Miss Monica said she had about 15 to 20 points per game.
What you
That's
call her?
good. I gotta get. I don't know why I call her Miss Monica, but Miss Monica. See, this dude was trying to threaten me. Miss Monica said she had 15 to 20 points per game,
That's right. Put some respect on her name, then.
and she said I went to
15,
a junior.
20
College.
Yay.
I went to a junior college, Fort Scott and small HBCU, Voorhees University. Oh, she went over there with Jason and them. Voorhees.
Voorhees, Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah. And
Oh, hell
Ratchet.
no. Minister Inky is a real doctor over Dr. Lamb. Look at that. Y'all don't even look right together.
And look what she said. He probably is. Yeah, man. Yo. But now it's gonna get good. It's gonna get great, man. We gonna be on with it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be pushing forward. We gonna be doing more in the sports dungeon. We gonna be doing more on Paradigm Shift and the whole effing show. And I appreciate y'all for coming out. I appreciate Gab. I want to give a shout out to everyone. I want to give a shout out to Information Age, Sister Ivory. I want to give a shout out to all our supporters, you know. Give a big shout out.
All the supporters, man. Appreciate
All our
everybody,
support.
man.
We appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody. And
We don't appreciate, we appreciate. You know, we don't say the whole word here.
and the ratchet pseudo said Inky got his doctorate in 6 months with no bachelors. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, y'all killing it, man.
I'll
Y'all
check her out.
killing it.
She went to the army too, retired from the army, and then played in Germany. Man, Dr. Lamb. She did everything.
She played with Hitler's little cousins.
Oh my goodness.
She a tough woman to be
She
doing
got through that. She got through that in Germany. My. See?
Yeah.
Inky ain't never been out of New York. So
You said Inky never been out of. Hey man, you put some respect on Inky, man. That dude is legendary, bro.
man, listen, that man owed me money. I don't care.
Oh my God.
I want my money. I want it now.
Yeah. No,
It's
brother.
a couple people that owe me money. It's cool. Even Dr. Lamb's partner, Garfield, he owed me $50. I want my $50, Garfield, from about 6 years ago. 5 years, 6, one of them years. I want my money.
Oh man.
I want my money, okay? So, calling y'all there, calling Ratchet's doctor up, Stinky Inky, calling his doctor up on the phone. You don't get no answer. What my melatonin, that fool? He was selling that Dr. Blair water.
Oh man. Woo. Boy. Small world. You never know who you know. You never know who you know. Man. But I gotta say this though. I gotta say this. That was it was quite entertaining at the end of the day. I must say so myself. You know. Hey, Reggie said Gil paid $200 for melatonin.
He said you could put it in your water, and the water molecule will split and make the bacteria come out and create new fresh water for you. That's what the melatonin is supposed to present.
So he was he was selling water purification tablets.
He's selling a couple of things. He had packages, man. We talking about stuff for $600, man. $800 packages, $600 packages, $400 packages. That man had a whole website. And you'll pay for it. You don't hear from him.
Hey, he said write it off on your taxes. Hey,
write off on your taxes. How you gonna write off your taxes? You ain't receive anything.
Oh man, we was going way up on that. Ratchet, we can't make this up. Hey, I don't love it, but I need to keep it coming on. No more secrets, kid.
No more secrets.
New nickname. Dang, sovereign of secrets. No more secrets. No more secrets. Yo,
hey man, I'm just saying, just to prove you wrong, going way up, if a lay up. Minister Inky, pay up. Lay up. We're going way up. Minister Inky, pay up. Way up. Garfield, Inky, pay up.
Oh man. Hey, I think Sarnetta was gonna make a video about Inky. I gotta check up on that. But
yeah, he did make one.
Oh man. The damage that Gab can do is scary. The damage. But anyway, we appreciate the love, y'all. And until next time,
appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for coming to the Sports Dungeon.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys later on. All right. Peace out.
Plus.